Oh, good morning, my britches. If you are new here, my name is Brittany, and today's video is another Throwback Thursday. I forgot to check and make sure that my microphone was connected. Good morning to me. I'm like half asleep. It wasn't connected. That probably sounds a lot better now. Good morning, my britches. What's good? What's poppin'? Today's video, I was kind of going off of the live chat from last night, and a couple people had requested that we do the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, which this is an old favorite of mine. I've loved this palette for a really, really long time. So I figure that's the palette that we'll focus on today. And then I might actually pull in some of my new Clionadh Cosmetics shadows because they're considered, like, to me, toppers. They're very unique. And I could usually use palettes like the Soft Glam to really pull in those types of shades. And there's one in particular that I really want to put all over my eyeballs, and that's Bloodline. So, oh, good morning, my britches. I see you guys all coming in. Angie, good morning. I just Marco Polo'd you back. I'm like, I will never get over this time difference. It's so different. Yes, it's coffee time, everyone. Coffee. Good morning. And then it's like we're getting ready together. Good morning. Good morning, Megan. Oh, sorry, Brit. Yes, good correction, Angie. Good morning. I see we're playing with Soft Glam. Yeah, I saw this requested in last night's live, so I figure let me give you guys what you want. Oh, let's see. Tamara, good morning. Oh my God, Jen Gerard. Girl, where you been? Good morning. I haven't seen you in forever. I'm at the airport, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. Good morning, Jen. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day. I know, it's like, what better way than to get the day started, right? So I actually have one of my eyes prepped right now because I wanted you guys to kind of see the difference that my eye base does make for my eyes. I love the Gerard Cosmetics. I mean, it's pretty fitting that Jen's in here right now. I love this eye base. It was sent to me, but it's so good. It just gives me the perfect tone. They only have one shade though. That's the only downfall. I think that they're creating new shades, but they kind of wanted to see the reaction from just the one. I feel like if you're probably like light medium to tan, you would definitely be able to use this. Maybe even deep, depending on how much of a contrast you want between your skin tone and your eye base. If you have, I would say, fair skin, this probably won't work. It'll probably be too dark. But I feel like it fits a pretty good variety of people. But I do hope that they expand this range. Like, I would even love to see like a white one of these. That way you could use it as a base. I wouldn't even be mad about a black one either, just because, I mean, sometimes you want a darker base. So I wanted to show you guys what they look like. This is with, this is without. You can see exactly what it does for my eyes. And then I noticed that it does crease because it is going to be pretty much like a concealer. And then I actually used this as a concealer the other day, and it was real fucking nice. So I love this product. I cannot recommend it enough. I do have a discount code with Gerard Cosmetics. You guys don't have to use it. I do get commission if you guys do. You get 30% off, but they have, they're going to have like a huge sale coming up. I think they're doing like 51% off for like a Christmas in July situation. That would be the time to get it. Like, fuck using my code. That's the time to shop at Gerard Cosmetics. So you could see I used a little bit too much right here, but I just want you guys to see just the difference that this does make. I did this in my last little get ready with me with my eyes because I like focusing, and I like pulling in my other lens for doing my eyes so you guys could really see just how the eyeshadows play with each other. So I'll usually apply it regular, and then I'll go over the top and just pat it. And then I usually do set it. And then I almost like carve out my eyebrows at the same time. It's like it's like a perfect all-in-one sort of a situation. And I love it. It's just a great product. Like when I first got this, I'm going to call it a concealer. When I first got this concealer / eye base, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because it, like the packaging and everything, it does look like it'll be messy, but it's not. It's just like a pot concealer. It is technically like a little bit messy, but it doesn't like leak out of the packaging or anything like that. I fucking love it. I cannot say enough great things about this eye base / concealer. Yes, I love that. It does have like somewhat of like a sticky base. So I think it does help with shadows like the vibrant multi-chromes and stuff like this. or and stuff like that. Let's see. Colors may be coming. I got to catch my plane. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jen. Have a safe flight. Good morning, Katie. Let's see. Can someone explain how to add a person in the chat so it becomes red? You have to. There we go. I'm like, why is my thing not working? You have to be on a computer. If you're on a cell phone, it won't tag them. Computer, it will. Which is so annoying. I feel like that should not be a thing because I feel like a lot of people use their phones for when they're actually watching videos. So now let's dip into the old favorite. We're going to dip into the Soft Glam. This is from ANASTASIA Beverly Hills. First shade I'm going to take is this one right here. It's the shade Tempera. I'm going to Tempera. I think it's Tempera. I'm just going to set my eyes with this one. It does have a slight sheen to this one. I feel like this is a great like brow bone highlighter shade, but I just like to set my base down. It's just a personal preference thing. I know a lot of people don't set their bases down, but I personally like it because I don't know. I always get skipping when I don't set it. And I feel like I still get the vibrancy that I look for. You see how just nice that made everything look? Very, very beautiful. Good morning, Leah. Or is it Leah or Lee? I always feel like I screw that up. I'm tempted to buy the Gucci bronzer too, but I don't know what shade to get. If I were to get a shade, I would have gotten medium. But I don't need another bronzer at the moment. I love pulling bases to the bridge of my nose like that. Yeah, because yeah. Like I've been noticing because I wear safety glasses. My concealer there because it's like I have like permanent indents on my face and it's so fucking annoying. So I've been actually doing that recently too. I feel like too it makes my brows look better. So I actually like pulling that in. That's just a preference thing as well. So next brush I'm going to take. I have some brushes linked below from certain brands just because I feel like those are the brands that I've been reaching for a lot lately, but if I use anything aside that, I'll change the links after. But everything is linked down below between the eyeshadow base, the palette, and also the brushes. I forgot to put REPHR brushes in there. I'll change that after. So I'm going to first take the REPHR 01 brush, and I'm going to do two different eye looks. I think that's really fun, and I really think that everybody was loving that the other day. So I'm going to first take the shade Burnt Orange, which is the shade right here. Do you guys like these types of videos? The last one performed pretty decently, but I feel like everybody kind of likes like favorites videos, haul videos. I'm really into these Throwback Thursdays though, because it's really forcing me to just really look at my collection and actually use the makeup that I have. And I noticed since I started doing this series, it's like I started doing it even on days that aren't Thursday. But one thing that I really loved about this palette when I I still love this palette. I'm curious to see if my thoughts changed today. But I love this palette because I feel like it's such a basic bridge palette. Like it's a perfect go-to type of palette, perfect day to nighttime. And it's just like an effortless situation when it comes to blending your eyeshadow. So I still feel like I'm going to really love this palette. That's just going off of my assumptions right now. Next brush I want to take is my ESUM, the S33. This is from that Michelle Wong collection. Okay, so you guys are loving these videos. I love it. I love these throwback videos. Okay, good. Okay, good. We'll continue to do them. Next shade I want to take is Sienna, which is this one right here. This is what I do when I'm picking my eyeshadows. I'm just like, okay, I feel like doing this shade now. I feel like doing this shade now. I don't ever have like a look in my head. And I don't usually have like an inspiration photo. It's just, what do I feel like using today? That's how I personally operate. So I'm just going to deepen up the crease with the shade Sienna. I was just noticing as I was getting myself together when I was putting my brows on, because I do have Makeup Geek Bedrock. That's the shade that's on my brows right now. There's so many similarities between Soft Glam and the neutral palette for Makeup Geek, and I'll show you guys in just a second once I get this this step done right here. But today's video is going to be just primarily eye focused, just to kind of keep them a little bit short, because live streams do tend to go a little bit longer, and then we'll kind of see where the conversation takes us. But just so you guys could see what I was talking about. So you have Soft Glam. This is where it's going to get tricky because I can't fit both in the frame because of how zoomed in I am. But then you have Makeup Geek. There's a lot of similarities. They're not identical, but hang on, let me actually lift this up so you guys could actually see without a reflection. There's just a lot of shades that I feel like are really, really similar in these two as far as like the mattes go. You know what I mean? It's like I see so many similarities. So I feel like if you have one or the other, you have a lot of overlap, or they're like really, really close. So that's one thing to consider. If this has been like a palette that you've been eyeing, I mean, maybe you have the Makeup Geek palette. Maybe you have Soft Glam and you've been wanting Makeup Geek. That's where I would just say, okay, maybe do different shades. I never owned the palette. Good morning, Rachel. But I bought it for my mom because I thought it would be good for her. I feel like this is a really great palette for people that don't really wear makeup often, or it's just like a really great day to nighttime palette. It's beautiful. I really like how they pulled like the almost like purpley shades in there, or like mauvey. I think I'm going to do the mauvey tones on the other eye. I'm going to next take the shade Mulberry, which is this one right here. I'm going to throw this. I'm going to use that same brush. These are the shades that are usually more of a pain in the ass to use because they're almost like a deep burgundy. So they tend to be a little bit patchy. But let's see how this one operates today. And like I always say, I feel like I'm always doing like the same type of looks, but that's just what's flattering on my eye shape. And I just change up the shades that I use. Because I like to give myself almost like the cat eye effect. So I'm just deepening this up because I want it to almost stand. There we go. That's standing out a little bit better than it was. So again, that's the shade Mulberry. Same brush, the ESUM S33. I think these are such good brushes. And then I want to take I'm going to take the ESUM, the W36, which is such a weirdly shaped brush, but I love it for my outer corner. Oh, good morning, Katie. What brush is the one you used? I think that means for your corner. For like my multi-chromes, is that the one you're talking about, or just the one that I used for the outer corner? Okay, you got it. I'm going to next take the shade Noir, which is this one here. It's just a black shade. And I'm going to throw this on. This one's a little bit more kick-uppy, but this is where I really like this brush, is to drag it out as like almost like a fake liner. I don't want it to be too intense because this shade is dark. And I don't make it perfect because I clean it up with my makeup wipe. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. I feel like Anastasia Beverly Hills shades, they work really well in tapping motions. Katie, it's okay. It's okay as long as you got the information that you need. But yeah, I wish that this ESUM collection, I wish the Michelle Wong collection would restock because I feel like these brushes were so good. All right, so that's good for right there. Now I want to use a multi-chrome because people are even asking for these anyways, so it's okay. I want to use the shade Bloodline, this one right here. I want to use this. This is from the Vibrant bundle. So I'm like so excited. I get so excited for these damn multi-chromes. Everybody, Jennifer Gould is here. Everybody, good morning, Jennifer. Such a good palette. I feel like it's a classic. Yeah, I definitely think so too. I think it's it's like a cult classic. I think it's a perfect palette for the most basic or for the most like experienced. It's such a solid palette. I think especially like bridal makeup, I think this would be such a beautiful palette. I can't tell you how angry it makes me when I work weddings and I see like Morphe palettes in people's collections. I'm like, there's so much better makeup out there than Morphe, and I'm just a salty bitch because I don't necessarily care for the brand. But I look at it this way. Like, I look at it this way now. I didn't necessarily always have this thought process. If I was like paying for somebody to do my makeup, I would want the luxury experience. I would want them to use like high quality, or not saying that like drugstore products can't be high quality, but it's almost like a treat yourself moment. Like a lot of people don't necessarily like go out and buy high-end products. So I feel like if I'm paying somebody to do my makeup, I want them to use those like bougie ass products. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel the same way, or do you really not care? So that's the shade Bloodline. I think it's Gorgina. Oh my God. I was like dying over the word of the day yesterday being Glowgina. That was so fucking funny. Tans killed it yesterday. I really want to buy the brush from ESUM. That, if I were to recommend one brush from ESUM, it'd be that, the W21. That's the one I use for the multi-chromes, all the like glitterish types of shades, all those. It's such a good brush. I'm going to go back in with Mulberry because I lost a little bit of the burgundy, and then it'll just kind of blend between those two. And that's going to be the first eye look. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I mean, that was pretty easy, pretty quick. I remember when I had my makeup done for my brother's wedding and I felt like I was side-eyeing all the products she used on me. That's exactly how I would feel now. I never really felt that way before, but now it's almost like I'm a makeup snob. And again, it's like you're paying for it. You're paying to have somebody do it. So partially you're paying for like the talent. And then I also think partially you're paying for the products as well. Yes. Okay. If I'm paying someone to do my makeup, I want the whole experience. Make me feel bougie. Okay. So I'm not like overstepping the line by saying that. Okay, good. Because I was like, do I sound like a total bitch right now? Like, I mean, I get it that probably some artists can't, but it's more of like there's some artists that charge so much that it's just like, okay, if you're charging that amount of money and I'm seeing just like Morphe products in your kit, that's a problem to me. Or I shouldn't say a problem. Anybody could do whatever the fuck they want. And I mean, it's all up to the client to choose. Like, would that be a question that you would ask? Like, okay, what type of products are in your kit? Or is it just like a situation that you don't care about? So I'm taking Dusty Rose, this one right here. I'm using that same ESUM, or not ESUM. This is REPHR, the REPHR 01 brush. This is my favorite brush from ESUM currently. I really want to get more of their brushes just to see the different shapes. This one I'm really, really enjoying though, just because I feel like it fits really, really nicely for my eye shape. So I'm going to do more of like the dusty colors on this eye. Yeah, I agree. You're paying for the products too. If it's being done for free, that's different. I even think even if it's done at like a less expensive price, I wouldn't necessarily be pissed because like I said, I feel like you are partially paying for the education. You're also paying for the talent, but then also you are paying for the products too. And Rachel says she'd 1,000% ask what they use. I think I would now. I never would have before. But then I feel like some people just probably don't give a fuck anyways, though. Some people are just like, whatever, as long as they can do it and it doesn't matter what products. Because I used to be on that train. I think it's more of now I see like the wide like variety that is in the industry. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm using the REPHR. This is the O2 brush. Just using that to pack on this side. I'm like excited to see how this one comes out. It's going to look probably like so similar to the other side. Because like I said, I always do the same types of looks because that's what I like on my eye. But we're just playing with different shades. Wow, that worked really quick. That's what I love these shadows. I think this formula nails it. Nails it to the damn ground. I'm going to take, I kind of want to do a little bit of mulberry in there just to give it a, almost like a plummy look to it. Okay, and guys, all day yesterday, I was thinking that I was supposed to get my Makeup Geek shadows yesterday. I don't know why I thought yesterday was the 2nd, but I done fucked that up yesterday. I'm like, why did I think that I was supposed to get my Makeup Geek shadows? Because my delivery date was definitely the 2nd, not the 1st. Oh my God. I've done several weddings for family and friends. They never pay me, but I don't have them by their, oh, but I have them by their foundation concealer since, yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, Lisa. I think the colorful palette is stacked, but it's so good. I love Makeup Geek. I feel like using inexpensive makeup on clients is one thing, using Morphe is another. I don't know. I don't know. Working for myself as an MUA and meeting a lot of MUAs when I model, I know for sure that the product does not matter when it comes to looking pretty for one day. The talent does. I agree. I think it's just one of those things that's, especially in my area, it's the range, like the price range is so different. And it's just, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe I'm just being like a makeup snob. I think I am, because I think some people are just like, I know that I can't do what they do. So yeah, Angie, you're probably right. Good morning. Good morning, Audra. I'm ordering the Tower 28 glosses with your Sephora link today. Thanks, girl. I think you're going to love them. I love those damn glosses. Sephora keeps playing with my heart with shipping date for Supreme Nudes. It said arrival on the 30th. Now it says the 5th. Ah, God damn it. That's so annoying. I mean, at least you didn't have a situation like Maytal where they canceled your order, because that's soups annoying. All right, I'm going to take the shade Sultry. This one right here. This one looks so gorgina. I love this shade. I'm going to put this on the middle of my eyeball. And I'm going to use the other rose pink on the center of my lid. What's your guys' favorite, like, Anastasia Beverly Hills color story? And, like, consider both of these things before answering. Your favorite color story and formula / how it performs. Like, what's your favorite? All-time favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So that's the shade Sultry. And then I'm going to take Rose Pink, which is this one right here. It's just like this one looks more of like a shimmer, like dusty pink. And I'm going to put this on the inner corner. I wish they had a little bit more pop to it. That one kind of underwhelmed me a little bit. If I was to pick my favorite palette, it'd be probably a tie between Soft Glam and the Amrezy palette. But I feel like there's pretty similarities between, or you can tell it's the morning because I'm like all over the place. I feel like there's a lot of similarities between the two. They look cute, though. They're cute. The shimmers in this palette, like that rose pink, I'll swatch that for you just so you guys can see what it looks like. This is what it's going to be. This one, it's not really that. I mean, it looks prettier, I think, when you swatch it. You know, I always feel like that with, like, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I always feel like their shimmers, they always swatch better than they actually look on the eyes. Like, I think they look flattering on the eyes, but they're not like poppy. Whereas this is Bloodline. This is not Anastasia, but everything else is. I don't know. That's the only downfall I would say. Like, they look really nice, but I think they, like, when you swatch them in store or something like that, it's like, I think they kind of like excite you more than they actually do when you apply them on your eyes, if that makes sense. I'm going to go in with Rose Pink. I'm just going to try using my finger to see if this makes any difference. That made a little bit more of a difference, but it's still not a groundbreaking difference. I think these shades are very wearable for the people that are like everyday type of makeup wearers. You know what I mean? I think this is still a really solid palette. Like, I would still recommend this to this day. I think it's a really great palette, But is there a shade that I want to use in Cleona right now? Let's do it, because why not? Let's pull, I think I'm going to use the shade Translucency. It's just this pretty pink glitter multi-chrome. I also wanted to tell you guys, if you did not see it, okay, that did not work. Let me try that again. If you guys didn't see it, there's more people that are still doing the My Beauty Community tag. I saw Karen Harris did it today. Heather did it today. Angie's done it. I left the community playlist in the description box. If you guys are on the hunt for new creators and you want to know channels that other channels recommend, check out those videos. I think that's such a good playlist. Actually, Katie Marie, I just saw that she's still here. She did that as well. She's in the community playlist as well. Let's see. A lot of people love the Sultry palette I'm seeing. Unpopular opinion, but ABH isn't my favorite formula. I'd say Sultry is the best, though. I think Sultry is such a beautiful color story. Jackie Aina and Emreezy are my favorites. Jackie Aina. I thought that palette, I'm still shook that I didn't buy it. It's so much more beautiful in person than it looks like online. I think the Jackie Aina palette is beautiful. Bad thing is I don't need anything. I just miss being in Ulta and looking at everything. Same. Angie likes the ABH Norvina OG is the best. I fucking hate that palette. I hate that palette. Angie, what did you wear? What were you wearing when you did that? Like, it was in, I think, your most recent video. You had like the purpley, like almost like a cooler tone purple look on your eyes. It looked so fucking good on you. Angie can make anything look good. It's like borderline so frustrating and annoying because every time I see her, I'm just like, she's so beautiful. Angie always stays looking good. Katie, it's hard to choose just one. Probably Gemini. Oh, are you talking about Melt? Love the grungy green yellow, but I feel like if I'm feeling colorful, Def September. Okay, so you're talking about Melt palettes. Do I think Tower 28 will eventually bring out cream eyeshadows? I don't know. I'd be very curious if they did. I honestly don't know. I hope that they do. I hope that they come out with a shade that is like the same shade as West Coast, but I hope they do like a cream shadow that actually sets and doesn't crease on the eyes because I think that looks so beautiful on the eyes. Totally forgot till I just got the package. I ordered 3 BK beauty brushes with your code. I'm excited to see how the 101 is clearly under the I can't wait to see what you think of it. Make sure you guys let me know. Like anytime you guys buy products on my recommendation or just buy products in general, always let me know what you think of it. Oh, Audra just posted her video too. I gotta add it. I've been adding so many to that playlist. Kara's probably like, wait, whose playlist is this? Because I just keep adding them. Anytime I see them, I just add them in there. So make sure you guys go check out Audra's too. Oh wait, we were just answering for ABH. Yeah. Oh my God, subculture? Wow, that's an unpopular opinion right there. Oh, it's the Juvier's Place. Oh, Juvier's Place Wahala. Ooh. It looks so good. The Orgasm X blush is the birthday gift at Ulta. Get the fuck out. I still love that Orgasm X cheek palette though. It's so good. I only have the Jackie Aina palette and I love it. I saw that in person. I was just like, oh my God. Like pictures do it no justice. ABH is not a formula I enjoy. Jackie Aina is my favorite formula from them. My favorite color story is, yeah, Soft Glam and Sultry. I think if I were to pick like my favorite color story, it would probably be Sultry. But formula-wise, performance and everything, I think in not only that, just colors that I reach for the most, it would probably be Soft Glam. I do really like the Emreezy palette too, though. But I never bought the Jackie Aina palette. So Soft Glam, the summary for today, Soft Glam is still staying in the collection because that's one thing I'm kind of establishing as I'm doing these videos. Every time I focus on an older product, I'm like, am I still going to keep it or am I not? Because I bought this in 2018. I went through my channel last night and I was like, when did I even buy this palette? 2018 and it's still going strong. I would still recommend it. I still think it performs beautifully. That's my final roundup on the Soft Glam palette. So I'm going to keep this short for today. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me in this live chat. I don't know when I'll be back. I might actually be back tomorrow at some point because I'm supposed to get the Melt palette and also the Makeup Geek pastels as well. So I'll be back tomorrow at some point with those. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you love these Throwback Thursday videos. I hope you guys love the looks that I did today. Let me know your guys' feedback. If you like stuff, if you don't like stuff, what you guys want to see next week for Throwback Thursday, because this is like a weekly situation. So other than that, I think that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.